First comes love, then comes marriage. Wait. What I mean to say is first comes connection, then comes opportunity. Today, friends, get that pen and paper out, get your keyboards ready, because I'm going to answer some frequently asked questions that I get from the Fourth Family, from my clients, from alumni who want to reach out and connect with professionals in their personal network, but they're not quite sure how to do it perfectly. Welcome to the Fourth Channel. My name is Ellie. If we haven't met yet, I'm so glad that you're here. We release a new video every single Tuesday. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below so that you don't miss a thing. So no further introduction. I'm just gonna kick it off with asking the questions that I hear all the time and giving you the answers. First up, I don't need to meet with that person because I already know that their company isn't hiring. This one isn't so much of a question, it's more just a hesitation or an objection, but I have a lot to say about this topic. Whether a company is or is not hiring is not relevant to the aspect of you reaching out and connecting with someone who's in your network. As an example, if your great Aunt Sally works for a big tech company that you're interested in, and you know for a fact that they are not hiring or that they are on a hiring freeze, you absolutely need to still reach out to that aunt, go and grab a cup of coffee with her, and ask her questions about what she does. And here is why. This coffee date is not meant to be a "can you get me a job?" The purpose of taking someone to coffee is to, number one, connect, number two, understand what they do, and number three, and most importantly, to be front of mind when an opportunity does arise. We've been running this process, this method, all through 2020 when many companies were in fact on a hiring freeze. But just as described here, they pushed forward, they followed the fourth method, they got coffee and connected with people that already know, like, and trust them, found out more about what that person did, and then months later, when the doors started opening, these folks were the first people in the doors, the first being asked to an interview, because they knew that these students were taking initiative even when the whole world was seemingly shut down. Even when it's not 2020, even when it's not a global pandemic, it is still important to make those connections, take people to coffee, whether those folks are hiring or not. The next most common question that I get is, how do I even begin, or how do I start to ask someone to connect? This is one of my favorites. This is the secret sauce of Fourth. This is my bread and butter, so listen up if this is interesting to you. The biggest thing that you need to remember when writing an email to someone that you want to connect with is you need to think to yourself, what is in it for them? Why should they open this email in the first place, let alone respond to you and take time out of their ever busy day to meet with you over a cup of coffee or virtually? Maybe you can focus on them and what they have going on in their life. Talk about where you've seen them do great work on LinkedIn, or what you've heard through your parents, or whatever the connection is to this person. Talk about how you've been following their journey and make it incredibly intimately personal to them. Make them feel as though they are the only person that you care about getting coffee with. So many times we just rinse and repeat an email message. We copy and paste, we change the name. We don't put any personal touch on saying, I want to meet with you because of X, Y, and Z. If people just felt like they were seen and known differently than from the pack, they're gonna go above and beyond to meet with you, to chat with you, and to give you insight and advice. And ultimately, they're gonna end up liking you, which means that they're gonna wanna hire you. And the third and final question that I get, and many of you may be thinking right now, is, okay, Ellie, let's say I follow this method, I reach out on email, and then they want to meet with me. Then what? I get this question all the time. This is what we call an informational interview. Informational interviewing means the sole purpose of the conversation is to gather information from the person that you're interviewing. The more focused that you are on them, in turn, the more focused that they're going to be on you. Let me say it one more way. The most interested person in the room is often the most interesting. Think about the last time you went to a party or a gathering, which I know, 2020. Think about that time. Think about people you met and people you talked with. I bet the people that you really loved chatting with and getting to know were people that were asking a lot of questions about you. They wanted to know about where you went to school, what you're doing for work, what your family's up to, how your dog is doing, right? They're interested in you, which in turn subconsciously makes you really, really like this person, number one. And number two, makes you seem or them seem incredibly interesting. So what you need to do to prepare for that informational interview is to think about questions that focus on them. What types of questions you're genuinely interested in learning about the work that they do. And all of this connection leads to opportunity. This opportunity may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week, but with patience and strategic follow-up, hear it again, folks, strategic follow-up, you will be shocked at the dividends that this strategy can have. We cover this so in depth with email templates, conversation guides, and so much more in our Get Hired course. We've got the tools, we've got the resources, we have the community, and you have myself to personally help you through this process to make your connections and set you up for success for your opportunities. We would love to have you join us in that program. We are currently filling spots for our Get Hired course. The link is below, and there's a secret discount code available for all of you. So comment below, what did you learn? What did you love? What quotes or taglines stuck out to you? We would love to hear from you below, and also comment below and let us know what you're loving learning and what you want to learn more about. If you have a personal question, we can help answer on our next video, and we would also love to shout you out on those videos. That's all I got for you today, folks. So go forth and make those connections to get that opportunity.